Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to the overworld Birch Forest. No, to Minecraft. Don't worry, if you don't want to watch, modded Minecraft, this will probably be the last day for a while. It's just a little break week. We'll be back with our regularly scheduled tyranny next week. I'm glad we have enough power to run everything and the one resonance generator. It's very nice. But soon we'll be moving into the void. Tried hanging a roo. Then I could put on the bench, cut up the bowline, turning to chopped roo. And I don't know what to do with that, but I'm gonna chop it. There. Chopped it. Alright. This shows my currently equipped spellbook. Okay. We have blue zirconium, dark, light, green. Prismatic zirconium, dark, RGB. So black, white, RGB zirconiums. Fair enough. Soulwood. Soulwood. Okay. That's a thing. Not what I was looking for, but it is distractingly a thing. Alright, there's no purple zirconium. Like, dark is close. I don't have access to purple. Or really enough dark. So that's not really an option. What options do we have for purple? Glass, concrete, baby. Yeah, not really. Not really a thing I'm caring for. Fair enough. Oh well, I'm just going to make it out of the kiwi. And all onto kiwi bricks. And let me get the magic stuff. Stuff that deals with magic. I don't believe the herbalist there, actually. Scribing table. I can't remember if you retain your enchantments or not. I guess I don't have a lot of things placed down that deal with magic. You're gonna go in like a nature area, which is going to be near the magic area. But yes, today is moving day. Hopefully, maybe, probably. Okay, so Iron Spell's here, Ars Nouveau here. And let's extend this out. I'll give it a border, but it's gonna be dirt inside. And this will connect up to there. It'll have its 3-block wide hallway. And it goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yep, that is all correct thus far. 1, 2, 3. And then it would go across, except that is not how this one's operating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 3, then 1, 2, 3. Turn the corner. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn the corner. And there we go. Make sure to put the little tab on this. One, two, three, 4. Voila. This room is prepared to have a bunch of dirt, and that took 1 stack of kiwi bricks. Good. Excellent. Hey Arachna, how's it go? I need to go acquire dirt. That's not enough dirt. Pretty sure I don't have more dirt squirreled away. Oh yeah, this is tremendously not enough dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is 9 across. Yep. 6 off from filling this patch. So I need another 3 stacks? Probably. Additionally, there's no columnar pieces. And I don't think it'll let me do this combination. Nope. I have to use straight up key V for it. I'll combine those later. Alright, I was working on that. What if I just split this off? I don't have any cobblestone on me, but I can fix that. Okay. And Gutty has 22 dirt. I can get more. Zorbelt is coming in with a whole watering decree and a stretch decree. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Where was this? It's just buried in the wall somewhere. Okay. Oh, I have some moss here, then down to a tunnel. Okay. Oh, I think we have enough dirt. Oops. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to find a way to grass this up. But got what we're going for. And so now I'm going to Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 more. And so that'll at least give me something as a landmark, like, hey, green. Green's over there. That is me. Whee! Good thing of the Void Talisman. Good to know about the Void Talisman. Good to know about the Void Talisman. Prevents the player from falling into the void. I fall into the void, I appear back up at the top. And then I take fall damage when I land. On one hand, fair enough. On the other hand, you could have made that more explicit. I would have teleported at the last moment. That would have saved me. That would have saved my life. But alas, we got what we got. Alright, prosperity shards. Do we have it? Oh yeah, we got a ton. Okay. I was just like momentarily stun locked moment. I was like, do we have any prosperity shards? Yes, yes, we do. Okay, I'm going to take... we have no more essence lying about. No more essence lying about. Nope, okay. I'm going to combine as much essence as I possibly can. Only up to Supremium, which is almost where I need it to be so I can make the Master Infusion Crystal with unlimited durability. Somebody's almost there. And that also manages to clear out another spot. Okay. Dimensional shards, you get shoved in there. We've got plenty of storage now. The raw gold in there. We're gonna do some proper processing of our stuff at some point soon. Loading smithing template, block of bort. Refabricator makes alloys of slime, fiber, and cloth. Oh. Okay. Well, let's go and make that then, eh? And with the refab. Well, let's make some mixed fabrics. And I believe membrane, cloth, organic, intermediate, cloth. It can go in here. We can refab it. So like if I were to get a piece of leather, is leather scrap used for anything by itself? Nope. Okay. Take like a piece of leather and a phantom membrane, make me some leather mixed fabric, which is 122% synergy. Give us both Snowwalker and Renew. Pair these. It's a little worse for Elytra, a little less armor durability, just barely less. Higher enchantment value. then either of them combined, that's good. Charging value is right in the middle of the two. It has a lower rarity. But, its armor is better than its combined two. And its magic armor is better than the combined two. That's as a main, though. If we're to be used as a grip, provides flexible 3 and ancient 2 with slightly reduced attack speed. Okay. And as lining, gives light 2 and flexible 5. Ooh, flexible 5, you say? Really, it's good for making armor out of it, I suppose. Give me my book. Yeah, if I were to make a grip out of it, it's not a good grip. It's not good grip material. But if I were to make helmet material out of it, I would need more. Yeah, make a little more. And instead of helmet material, I'll specify boots. Boot material. Snowwalker and Renew 2. I mean, my boots are very good, so I'm not actually going to make these. I mean, I could just swap out the iron part. So it's no longer iron. It has less armor, more magic armor. No. It's basically just for an elytra. At silent elytra? Yeah, it requires an elytra to make the elytra blueprint. Expected. It can duplicate elytras by combining with dragon egg, a bunch of membranes. Or particle collide feather in a saddle. Fair enough. Well, otherwise, gotta go to the end for that. Which, I mean, hey, I might do that soon. 122% synergy. It's like buzzwords. It is a bit like that, innit?
I knew you would come.
Hey, Harlequin.
You must feel as I do the connection.
Thanks for coming.
Us.
Always appreciate it. I'm gonna take all these carrots out. Got a lot of carrots. Got 590 carrots. Sheesh. Too many carrots. Alright, well. I need to move grass. I have something to silk touch, don't I? I feel like I do. Or that I had something to silk touch. Maybe I took it out of my inventory. If I look in here for silk touch, no, okay. Unbreaking, Miner's Fervor, Reacts to the Quarrying. Let me just type in pick so I can look at all of them. Life Mending, Unbreaking, Fortune 1, Miner's Fervor, Efficiency and Farhold, and +1 to Fortune. But none of those quite what I'm looking for. Maybe something on Silk Touch and I got rid of it on accident. I could see that. At ours, there was a glyph. It was a modifier. Extract by a Silk Touch effect. Yes. Oh, I have amplified this, that's right. Oh, here, I could do projectile. Oh, my book's not high enough level yet, right. I should upgrade my book. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. There we go. Book upgraded. And now I have access to more of my augments. So now I can projectile, break, extract, pick up. Careful break. This is my careful break spell for breaking things very carefully. Like if I go up here and I go, hey, you there, give me grass. I just get grass. Cool. Let me harvest my quartz. Yep, I knew there's more. And then the other side here, I have ever more quartz. Ah, stars, I hope I have use for all this quartz. Shriving stone. I could stock it in the repair kits. Not that that's worth anything. Divine Pearls. Ring of Expediency. Plus 50% cast time reduction. Neat. The Emmy Void Cell. Trashes things automagically. Emmy Disc Housing. Faster Work Module. Items disabled. Crystal Display. An ore scanner from Just Dire Things. The Amethyst Talisman. We'll need that eventually. Chronon cells from Timpad. Drops teleport. Calibrated skulk sensor. The Artificer's cane. Mob scanner. The Amethyst rapier. The Full Moon Talisman. Sigil of Socketing. That uses amethyst, okay. Warp Stone. Amethyst Resonance. Gate Pearl for Enderman Gateway. Pulse Timer. Oh, the Wayfinder. Mana potions. Or these tier 3 mana potions. I can make Flux Sight from Aura Attack via charging, yeah. Makes sense. Oh yeah, turn that into Source Gems via the Imbuement Chamber. Right, yeah. That's a good one. Automated brewing, packing, fused quartz. Oh, dark. Yeah, I use that to darken things. The teleport catalyst of the After Dark. Ah. Visit the After Dark dimension. Oh. Sag millet to amethyst dust. Hephaestus forge smithing to soul binding crystal. Along with 3 different souls, intimate to pearl fragments, and a divine pact in the Hephaestus forge. I assume that's not used because it is an enhancer relic. Potion mixing. Yeah, killing it. Crush it. Mix it, killing it, crush it. I can... Generator and blasting? Or does it have to have both? Can I use that as fuel to make power? That would be good, actually, because I just have so many. I just have so stinking many. I make budding amethysts. Not that I need more, but I could. Anvil smashing. Cauldron imbuing. Some runic charges. Solar wafers. Ah, yeah, do it on the recrystallizer to hybridize gems. Alloys of any material, the super mixer. Oh. Could be graded. Used to upgrade statues with the sound upgrade. Bee Queen will trade with it. Okay. What I've gathered is mostly useless. I just have tons of it that do nothing for me. However, if I put the blasting upgrade into the iron furnace, I can apparently blast the amethyst shards into power. I'll go and request that. It also, of course, wants a blast furnace. And do I have any here? I do, with curses of vanishing, so it's a good thing to craft with, because that'll get rid of the curse. So now it has blast. So now I can blast these amethyst shards into power. And generate some more power. The blocks, can they also be blasted? It doesn't appear like they can. That's a shame. But there is more crafting recipes. Ooh, the arcane info. Let's note that one. Infusion, confuse into budding amethyst. Advanced Dominion Wand. Imbue it into source gems. Crush it to maybe get 4 back. Smelt with it. Cut it into 4, crush it into 4. Crystal looking blocks allow crystalline flower to be placed on top of it. Oh. Occult rituals use it for budding amethyst or to summon an Afrit crystallizer. Crystallizer spirit summon to turn gem dust back to gems and can extract extra gems from ores. Bee conversion, a diamond bee to an amethyst bee. The amethyst bee uses as a flower, fair enough. Okay. So what I'm hearing is useless. That's what I was hearing from it. Glintless, that's basically useless. Is the opera actually going to put any in there? Like it ought to. It's not receiving redstone signals say otherwise. Oh, right. It's not actually an input, it's fuel input. Right. As a matter of fact, it should go there, so I put that there. Boop. There we go. Well, that's just going to keep making power. Slowly but surely. Meanwhile, I will want to claim chunks and make sure to claim these chunks. This annoys me now that I know it's not at all chunk aligned. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't have to be chunk aligned. If it was chunk aligned, it would all have to be even rather than odd. And there would be no true center line for me to place things on. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's already starting to spread. Good, good. And I'll check this last one. And this grass will spread and consume. One, two, three. Turn. One, two, three, and turn. A little nib. And then fill in this room. Purpose of this room? Unknown. But I might as well make this one. And that's done up. And that's capped off. There we are. I could fill in these pluses, so instead of them just being walls to the void, they could have like just be raised sections that are dividing things up. I don't know what I want to do with them yet. I know this is like cables and wires will run to interface. But beyond that, uncertain. If that's growing I'm gonna go to the claims manager so I can chunk load that up. Abominable energy. Fargo's dungeons found in the Nether between Y25 and 50. Oh. Fargo's talismans. Variety effects like turning dirt to grass, granting creative flight and supersonic movement speed, and even immunity to all types of debuffs. So many different effects, which can all eventually be combined into a single item. One way to disable some of them. Slash Fargo's talisman, talisman GUI, and chat will open up a menu with all the talisman effects. They can be toggled on or off. Or slash Fargo's talisman toggle, followed by talisman name you want to toggle. Good to know. The talisman pedestal provides the effect of the current talisman to all players within a set radius. Default radius 5, an amethyst box makes it 9, a beacon makes 15, a chorus flower increases it to 20. Normal talisman base, which would allow crafting of the tier 1 talismans. And then the advanced talisman base, the epic, the legendary, which is where we start combining, well no, actually, the epic, start combining some of them. Then the ultimate, get the soul of Minecraft, soul of flight mastery, godly talisman base, soul of supersonic, and the soul of Colossus. Then the soul of dimensions. Okay. La da da dee da doo dee da. We have some other quests in here, like the Wild Hunt, Bastion Ring, give me a Void upgrade for my backpack, Ender Hand, Greater Invisibility Elixir, under just dire things got a Faircore Axe, and Shovel, and a Blaze Gold Bow. And under Ars Nouveau, we upgraded our spellbook. We also have the imbuement chamber. And we have an item conduit from Enduraio. I remember it wasn't necessarily good at doing what I wanted it to do. So instead I'm gonna plop that there. Plop that there. Break that, get the configurator out. Extract. But I want the crystal locking. Functional source. This one's function. Add func tool. There it is. I'm gonna grab this one. The configuration tool. That'll let me lock that up. And then I can grab a little bit of amethyst. Crafting the source gem. Then I don't know. Active 1. It doesn't have anything inscribed, but it's fine. can just grab another stack. Drop that in there. And this is finally complete. I can manually pop that spot with the imbued gem, proper source gem. And then that automates it. Uncommon ink. Need some arcane pedestals next. Then we get into rituals and the enchanting apparatus. Vital testing apparatus destroyed. Figuring drawers. Nothing else. Got all the other quests turned in. That's good. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna move the material grader. A refabricator. And yeah. Pop all that. Electric tree, sawmill, I can stay for the moment. It's very low on the totem pole. Alright, let's see. The material grader. Simple reforging table. Gem cutting table. Salvaging table. The refab. Oh, it's a sewing machine. Fair enough. Got the alloy forge as well. And I'll open a chaos box. Because they haven't seemed to be anything bad yet. I'll regret it at some point. But that point is not right now. There we go. The grass is almost full. And let's go back up here. We can grab the herbalist bench. Stone anvil from silence. Yeah. You've got stuff in you. I need to get a tank or just use buckets. No, I'm gonna tank. Let's just make the tank right quick. Oop. There we go. There we go. That's still going. That's charging. It ain't a lot of power, but it is power. Alright, well, this herbalist bench. I can go there. Yeah, that'll be good. I'll put it over here. Yeah, buddy. This isn't to everyone's aesthetic, but it is to mine. Yeah. Just have these sunk down a little bit, you know. They're kind of a third of, well, 2/3 their normal size, you know. The reduction in height by lining it into the floor, just setting it in the floor. And that's a perfect little size for them, too. Yeah. This will be upgraded from crude to the reinforced at some point, maybe, possibly. So it's not always going to be like that. It's gonna have to be moved. But that's a future problem. Not a right now issue. You know what? You actually place things on and get things out of through proper interactions. You, I don't. So you can go up by 1. I can just use you from back here. Yeah. I have that. Statue mod. Easy villagers, doesn't have a villager in it yet. Grindstone. This sawmill that doesn't need any power. Okay, smithing table goes over here because I manipulate my tools over here. This is empty trader.
I knew
There.
you would come.
Just play stand.
You must feel as I do the
Phoebe.
connection between us.
Well, come on in. Thank you for coming. Always appreciated. Toss down a sawmill. Yeah. Onto the material grade equipped with these blazing dust catalysts. You know, the star metal doesn't use the blazing dust. Blazing dust, just blazing dust. Let it go back to blaze gold to get up to star metal. Alright, what else we got in here? Okay, I'm going to move all the books out of here. I'm going to put ranged back in. Storing 6 enchantments. Okay. That sounds like it does indeed store enchantments. I'll put it here. It does. Good. So if I move it, I don't need to take things out of it. I will take things out of it to upgrade it, just to be safe. But apparently don't need to do that, so. Okay. Retrieve all the levels out of this. Store just 1 level. And we'll see if this still has the 15 experience when I set it back down. It do. Good. Okay. Trying to schmooth things on over. trying to get us moved over there. Oh, come on, 27 furnaces. How is that here? Jumbo furnace, full of jumbo furnaces. The big furnace. Cool. I also have some yield, solar radiance furnaces. So, like, I also have these enchanted furnaces, some of which are gonna be free. Like, I'll plop these over here. I am going to underlay cobblestone over here, though. Not on the corners, actually. So I have yield 3, yield 2, yield 1, 2 solar radiance, 2, and a solar radiance 1. Which is wild. But I mean, that alleges that I can just take cobblestone and just smelt that up. And these need fuel. Those don't run for free. Yeah, so these run for free. The ones on the end is Solar Radiance 2. The one middle is Solar Radiance 1. And they don't seem to have any speed, so the tier of Solar Radiance doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe it would store some additional charge, so when night comes, it continues to work a little longer? If we were to cover this, it's done. Okay. So if I were to cover this, it might be dying out faster. I don't think so, though. So yeah, I don't know. There's no real difference between Solar Radiance 1 and 2. But with yield, I can say there's difference. These have only cooked in 9 each. Yield 1, 16. Yield 2, 24. Yield 3, half a stack. It gets me 4 per cook. That's quadrupling. Let's take a look at raw iron. 1 to 1. If I were to do a processing chain, this has a chance of doubling, chance of getting some extra tin. There's chance of doubling, chance of doubling. I can wash it. 100. Then ferment it to double. And then that gets sieved. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's just a doubling process. Chemical dissolution. 3 to 2. So that's a 3 to 2 ratio. So 200 makes an iron crystal. So that would make 20 iron crystals? No, 10. It'd make 10 iron crystals, which would make it into a 3 to 10 ratio, which is 1 to 3.33? You know, it triples plus additional, so yeah, 3.33. 3 and a third. Everything else is kind of inferior to that. The mechanism's always the superior way to go. Except that that's not quite true in this pack. Not when I have furnaces, apparently. That can just double. Okay, well, now we know the secret. Yield. So yield 7. Oh, Infinity Cave lets it go much higher. We know it's different. You know, mining ores yield more experience for each level. It's not chance of increased result. Oh, it goes up to 8. Okay, so I can apply it to these things via this method. And if I want to process my ores, I should put on blast furnace so it's faster. And I think I can combine too. Okay, I need that disenchantment lens. I need a stat. We can make an overpowered furnace. We need empowered diamantine crystals. How do we do that with an empower? We need the empower. And that requires an entire process. Alright, we're at Restonia crystals. Inori crystals, that's, yeah, iron. Yeah, I could do a whole stack of diamond into empowered diamond stuff. Diamantine and Phoebe.
You are such a good pedal. You've been to so many of my streams in a row too. You're a very good pedal.
Alright, let's see. Single battery, advanced coil, basic coil. I don't know how many of those we need. I think I need to upgrade 2 of those. Single battery, double battery, the display stand, another one. 2 iron casings. And aesthetic quartz, so 3 blocks of quartz. And 3 chiseled blocks of quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And actually additions. Yeah, I also need 4 more display stands. I need to make 5 of these, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means I need more quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5. And so that's enough for 3. There we go. Half gets chiseled. Oh hey, you know, speaking of a chisel. This requires chiseled quartz block. Chiseled quartz block. There we go. I have my 2 aesthetic quartzes. Five display stands. And 1 empower. Next up is the empowered diamantine crystals. And I might as well set this up here in the new realm. The empower goes there. 2 blocks away, 2 blocks away. Each of these needs power. Yeah, I have energy conduits. That's fine. Yeah, I could do the entire energy conduits. There we are. Boop. Okay. That's mostly connected up. I mean, these are all connected up to each other. Now they need power. I just deleted my water source. So I need to resolve that. And I shall also grab the solar panels out here and use that to resolve the power switch. I can take this basic inch cube. Yum. slap it there. Here's a full. Let's get input in the top. Output out the bottom. And there we go. That power's getting drained. These are getting filled. This is emptying, and that's not emptying. Will it empty once this is empty? No. No! I'm gonna give that back to myself. Because it shouldn't have just deleted like that. I expected it to pop to an inventory because I used a wrench. It was a basic. Which it'll just fill up its buffer. How could you miss the pretty plant? You gonna go kiss girls? Good. Kissing girls is best pastime? Mm-hmm. Kissing girls kinda poggers? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Alright. A block of diamantine crystals, 2 clay balls, clay, and light blue dye. So I need 6 clay. One set of which that, and then I need light blue dye. Which itself easy enough. Just an annoying little process. There we go. And I only need the one as well, so I can just boop, put the other one inside. And ta-da! Empowering. And that'll just take its sweet time. And these are generating enough energy. Like, I don't know how much it's actually using to do this. But it was kind of stable. Well, that gets me the actual editions manual. I feel like I already had that though. Another simple fuel generator. Ah, batteries. There we go. Why did we make this again? Oh, right, Lens of Disenchanting. How could I forget? Mm-hmm. Didn't need to make another? Add one. And then a lens. Lens of disenchanting. Okay. So slap that on there. So now I throw down books and enchanted items, and it gives me enchanted books. Like, let's get life mending off of this. No? Isn't that how it's used? Huh. If only we had a, an actually additions book. Actad, actually additions. Da-da-da, crystals and reconstruction. Intro to the manual, visit the engineers. Is that it? Is that the entire manual? Is the other manual actually have information in it? No. Okay. Well. Full control, right, yeah. Yeah. You know what, let me get the book back out. Disenchanting. I'm gonna make that small real quick so I go search. Actually, additions, lens of disenchanting. Topmost enchantment from enchanted item to a book. Why isn't my lens of disenchanting working? I mean, that should have worked. I mean, heck, we knew it worked from last time. Maybe life mending might be a curse. That's why it's red. It could technically be a curse. Let's get minus fervor instead. Let's go validate with minus fervor. Toss that. Toss some books. No, that still didn't work. It also is going right through that, which is kind of funny. Does it have to be the other kind of book? Why the heck you're not working? Apotheosis Undersearch gem. Unbounded enchantment levels. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, well, in theory, this should be working. Oh, right. I should just get rid of these. Oh, yeah, there's my Silk Touch. Oh, it still penetrates. Okay, that's fine. Block placer and breaker. Don't really do much, especially on their own. These iron boots, they do not have any colored enchantment names. Just said my Silk Touch. It's not what we heard though. Well, what did you hear, Petal? That is what I said. My Silk Touch. Massive Dutch. Yep, that's my Massive Dutch. So the Disenchanter is just not disenchanting. It's supposed to be. Actually, additions, config, machine settings. None of these. Or deal with the Disenchanter. Might be because you're looking at moving to a Dutch-speaking area. Oh. Dutch isn't a real language. It's just ooh-woo speak English. I know it's not. We spreken beter Nederlands. See, it's just kind of ooh-woo English. Lens of disenchanting. Kiss my moist kant. Pick my most beautiful side. Yeah, see? Ooh woo English. Y'all just providing examples. That's all y'all are doing. Random tool chest. Ooh, new book. Oh, Soap Touch Unbreaking, Boon of the Earth, and Miner's Fervor. Very nice. Some slime seeds. Smart cabling. Nice. 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 I don't know where I have my seeds. Oh, nope, they're in here. This is where I have my seeds. For now. Now, can I have any enchantments dealt with, game? Like, that's the point. Boom, boom, smack. It didn't like doing a stack of books at a time? Is that it? Okay, that's valid. Mian and Kant are easy to interpret from your Swedish knowledge. The other parts are words you struggle a bit more with. Makes you feel any better. I have no clue. Like, I mean, the same with the 9. I just kind of mine and English and German. But, you know, language families. Ooh, that collapsed like all these cakes down. That's good. That's good. All right. Toss the stone in there, that in there, that in there. Creosote tank, compacting drawer. Green invisibility elixir. Lens of the miner. I'm gonna keep that with me, actually. The kiwi bricks will go in here. Okay. That mostly clears my inventory out. Alright. Some things I'm gonna leave the enchantments on. And some things I'm going to rip the enchantments off. These don't have any enchantments. In fact, none of these should have enchantments either. I'm going to throw this helmet on for a moment. Just to say that I had a purple helmet on. Do I have any purple pants in here? Or a purple shirt? No purple pants, no shirt. I'm gonna leave the parts in here. Double check that none of these have enchantments. Any enchantments? None. Here we go. No enchantments. No enchantments. No enchantments. None. That's reactive. No enchantments. Doesn't have enchantments. It shouldn't have gone in here. But I had to make so many exceptions. Just because of everything else in here. That's a part. These are parts. Okay. That's not a part. That is. All that in there. Throw that pair of boots away. That's 2.5 level. What are my current boots? They're almost max. Cool. Oh, they lose their special thing. Okay, okay, I see. Oh, I don't have enough player levels to upgrade it further. Okay. Oh, 2 rage gloves here. That's level 3. That's lesser. Put that away. Get all the roller skates out. Let's compare roller skates. 2.5. Half. 3. Current high. 3. 4.5. This one's 3, correct? Correct. 3. No, this is 3.5, not 4.5. 3.5. 3.5. Okay. Look at these reflecting necklaces. That's, or no, jellyfish necklaces. Ones I grabbed. I compare the reflectings as well. That one's lesser. Boom, that's done. 3. 3.5. 1.5. 4. Hunter belt, that's 3.5. 4.5. 4.5. Well, that's 5, and oh, this has 2 abilities. That's max, that's 4. Alright, this one's superior. Yeah. That one's flawless. This is nearly flawless. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. I'm not using like any of these. Now my magic mirror. This one lets me go 1,000 blocks. Cooldown doesn't matter. Lesser. Lesser. Wow, this one's half. That's absolutely trash. Okay. All these belts. This one's flawless. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing a flawless belt. No, I'm not. I can level it up, but I'm not going to. This one's a flawless belt. I should be wearing this. And I'm just gonna trash the others without even looking. Alright, drowned belts. You have a bunch of abilities. Your dead weight is 4.5. Your water attraction is 3.5. No, dead weight and water attraction 3.5. Water flow is 1. Load capacity is none. Wow, you stink. This one has max load capacity. That one's decent. That one's okay-ish. Okay. We'll keep that one. Alright, then we have our hams. This one is at 4.5. None of these other hams compare. I'll get more ham. I had a brief thought of, what if I put the infinite ham into something that eats food? But like, this doesn't display that it gives you anything. So it's not... I don't think things will interact with it the right way. The space dissector ability is 2.5. 20 blocks. More blocks. 5 seconds. But it looks to be a worse ability. After 9 seconds. After 5 seconds. That's why it's worse ability. Got it. Okay, well. Cool. I have another drowned belt. Now this drowned belt, max load capacity, almost max water flows, which is this one's worst ability. Overall, medium, medium, low. Medium, medium, high, low. But the other one has a perfect already. This already has a perfect. Flawless. So it'll be easier, it'll be cheaper to upgrade that one. If I want to use that at all. I say all this about these relics at the same time. I'm not going to use them. I'm comparing them for no benefit. Now this magic mirror, inferior. These 3 hunter belts, how do they compare to this one, which is perfect and nearly perfect? I have to have double perfect to be worth anything. Nope. I mean, this one has a perfect, and then has a... not quite there. Okay. This drowned belt, perfect, medium, low, medium. This drowned belt, perfect, high, medium, somewhat low. Okay. It's overall better. Reflecting necklace. This says it's better. I'm just going to take its word for it. It's not something I'm going to use, but I'll take its word for it. Compare the jellyfish necklace and the rage gloves. Ability of 3 versus 2.5. Jellyfish necklace 4. Inferior. Okay. These roller skates 3.5. 2.5. 3. 2.5. They're all crap. And then the magma walkers. The amphibian boot. Increases swimming speed. Increases movement speed in rain. Oh, right. Chance of, not consuming in air. Right. I'm just gonna shove it in a backpack, put the magma walkers on. The magma walkers are kinda crap. The aqua walkers, though. Yeah, I can't upgrade them right now because I don't have access to my experience. 20 blocks, 10 seconds. Both less. 20 blocks, 10 seconds. Further, but doesn't last so long. As far as leather belts go, they have only one ability, right? Yeah. And they're using no crafting recipes, so I'll just chuck all the belts. And there we go. Nice shield. With an enchantment on it. Good, good. Alright, these two Fluix pickaxes, they don't have any enchantments. They have the glow. And it actually might work out that I can infinitely disenchant it. Let's find out. Nope. It's technically not enchanted.
I knew you would come.
Aqua, welcome
You
on
must
in.
feel as I
Thanks for
do the
coming.
connection between us.
And a water. And a stretch. Ooh. Thank you, thank you. Let's get some things disenchanted. My voice made you sleep within minutes. Good. You know, this has a bunch of stuff to it. But it's not named. It's the Curse of Gigantism? Or Gigantism? Is that what's actually giving me? Yeah, plus 25% scale, plus 10% speed, jump strength, gravity, interaction range. Huh, I think so. Okay. Last 2 days you got good sleep because of me? Good to hear. good to hear. Alright, this is missing its upgrades, missing the upgrades. This is Fortune 2, and this is Unbreaking 1. Also breaks in an area. And has luck. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Alright, let's toss all this enchanted stuff in front of me. Thank you. I can only do it one at a time. Okay. There's no bulk processing. Iron boots, chainmail helmet. Pressed iron helm book. Diamond helmet book. Ah, it does move the curse off. Curse of gigantism. Quote, curse. You know, I can put all these books in here too. We'll try again. Nope. That has 3? Not exactly 3, no. Boop, boop. Boop. Oops. Boop, boop. Enchantless. Unbreaking. Smite. Miner's Fervor 5. Life Mending. Breaking 2. And all this gear now lacks enchantments. Good. All right. Overall, this is a pretty good sword here. I mean, I might want that, but then I have to like move everything out of here. I don't know if I want to move everything up here. I have to retouch it with malice. I don't know if it kept the same. No, I have to. I don't know. Telepathic sword of the duelist. Yeah, I can disenchant that. Why not? Anderson the Terrifying's Iron Forged Diamond Hubert of Deflection. it has less luck than my deflective compressed iron chestplate of the Serendipitous. More armor, but I'm at full armor. You know, take the Unbreaking Mana Boost off this. This is less luck. Has less luck. Of the Serendipitous. Actually has more luck than my current helmet. I'll leave it alone. Actually, no, I don't want projectile protection on it. I'd want proper protection. Rebounding. Nothing else I want with that. What do you need help with, Aqua? What do you need help with? It's not falling asleep, apparently. We're good enough about that on our own. The ruined jewel shoes of the fox. Trying to stay awake? Sorry, I can't help you with that. That's not my forte. Oh, hey, look, purple pants. Look, game, I wore purple pants. Armor toughness, bunch max health. That actually is more max health. Yeah, but luck is a stat I go for. At the expense of, like, everything else, I go for luck. I should also take these amethyst shards away. Take them out of this bag here and dump all in there. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. Ba, ba. Ba, ba. Okay, so I can't get the fortune off of this. Try again just to make sure. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't have to pick back up. Put the books away. Boop, boop. No more enchants there. No more enchants there. And no more enchants. Okay, so I really can't work with stacks of anything. Oh, it doesn't have enough power. We actually used all of our power. Just need 100k. Needs more than 100k. Does need the full 300k? Okay, well, I'm just gonna say it's not gonna work for right now. And I'm going to go put all these books away. There we are. Life mending, mana boost, mana regen, mending. Miner's fervor. You will mine very fast, but never instantly. Preserves the resources used in the block. Yeah, that was one of the main things we're looking for doing. Make an ultimate furnace. Speed. Oh right, we do have blast furnaces already with solar radiance. And exporting. And boiling block protection. Okay, okay. I also need to make this normal talisman base. What do I have in here to craft that? Okay. Well, most of those items we do have just over here. I got 2 of those. Totem of Undying. Can you make these? Evoker predictions. Evoker statue loot. Bee queen trades. Not really. Honey and glowberries. Glowberries, we should have some. We have some downstairs, if anything. I just might not have bothered harvesting. Oh, I do have glowberries. Okay. And do I have any honey? I don't think I do. Which is fine. Do I have any alternate ways of making it before I go bother a beehive? Nope, not really. Okay. I'm going to go find some bees, harvest the honey, not bother smoking it at all, and just get out of there. This is empty. Yeah, that's not the right beehive. I need a beehive that's full of honey. Perhaps in the birch forest. I might could find what I'm looking for. Oh, but I found more diamonds. Which, you know, not a bad thing. But it's not what I was looking for either. Gilded gravel. Oh, neat. It just has the raw ore. Neat. Anyways, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for bees. Maybe I should check the map where it says there are bees. Hello, bee. I'm gonna go now. Bees are the bee's knees. It's true. You know, I could shove myself inside a beehive if I so chose. That's an option. There we go. Completed a bunch of quests. Normal talisman base. Ooh, +1 melee skill. Void talisman, not a loader crossbow. Bag of gems. Another bag of gems. And defense skill point. Nice. And boop. And boop. And boop, 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 boop. Get that flint out of there. It goes in there. Grab can go in there. Couple more gems. Tyrannical and solar. Gives more knockback in light weapons. Toughness and core armor. Armor toughness on shield. And then bonus max health, but less lifesteal if I put it in my boots. Interesting. Interesting. Also, why do I only have one sigil of malice? I swear I had more. Apparently not. Oh, enchanted. Okay, well. That should go in there. Yeah. So I can now level up Pocket Walker. Moisture resistance. And the Rage Glove. Upgrade the Berserker Rage ability. A couple times. Nice. Also, I think I actually should double check that before I just wasted it like that. That's a 3. That's also a 3. 2.6. 8.4. Okay, well. Yeah, I'll trash that one. And I'll keep this one, which is a glove. I don't have enough player levels. Fair enough. Fair enough. I do remember I have more of these. I have a springy boot here. Now, second amphibian boot. This leather belt is trash. This other amphibian boot. Let's compare. This boot. 4, 4.5, half. Crap across the board except for the final gills ability there. It's okay. I'm not gonna bother leveling those boots up. I don't need to shove my experience in there. It'll gain me nothing. Auto-load crossbow can go away. Lost box of talismans. Gives me the gas talisman. Ooh. Neat. Fargo's talisman guide. Yeah, I'll take that there. I'll put it in there. I'll stick talisman bases and put them in there. You know, have some more semblance. Cactus. Nice. You can actually grow cactus. Okay. And also got us this reward, Greater Potion of Healing. That's a potion. Thick Serum. Fire resistance 2, makes you immune to fire damage. Distilled from magma cubes and freshly harvested frog lights. Increases resistance during hot situations. Oh. Willow the Beer. Levitation 3. Splash Potion of Regen, some potions of mana, regen. Wanted to make that. I can upgrade mana regeneration with glowstone. Noted. Blazing Flask Relic. Eternal Fire. Oh, right. Now which one's better? That one's 2 points. That one's worse. Cool. You charge, you charged. Okay. Actually, these are just diamond chest plates. I don't have the thing to break things down with. I'll have the salvaging table over here. Alright, that's full again. That's good. Let's check out taking Curse of Vanishing off of this furnace. Let's validate that we can do that. We can. Excellent. Okay. So that means I can go and grab Solar Radiance. I can grab Speed. Don't know what Efficiency will do in this situation, but we can grab that. Oh yeah, Beehive at speed 3 rather than speed 2. Yes, indeed. I'll take her Vanishing off of another one. Block Protection. You can also do like the boiling. Oops. Oh, block efficiency 4. I'm gonna take the efficiency off the hoppers. Any more of the efficiencies? No? Okay. Just double checking. Because I can bind them with the library. Okay, that's charging back up. Well, I'll toss them in there. I'll put the ones with curse banishing back. I don't need to utilize those at this moment. Don't mean I won't, but just not now. Yeah, more power's gonna be the thing. When this is full, I'm going to disconnect it. We'll see exactly how much power it takes to run it, which I think might be 200k? Matter of fact, let me take this out. Make sure it's in configure mode. Injecting power right now. Once it gets up 200k, I will disconnect its power. And we'll validate. Is it 200k? Or is it all 300? Okay. Lock efficiency. It requires more? Okay. Well then, like I said, I will let it fill up. And then we'll take care of it. I'll have to loot in there. Got enchanted books in here, along with some cobbled deep slate. Yes, Vivi. Yes. I have an extra anvil over here. I do have an extra anvil. Can this get enchanted with just with reactive? Okay. What about my cute plant? Because that's the wrong your, Vivi. Where's your apostrophe before the R and the E after the R? Shame. Everybody rub their pointer finger in her direction. Shame. Shame. Stream, yeah, 3.67 brain cells. You gained more? Good job, Petal. I'm proud of you. Now you know what an oblong is? Arcane anvil. Ooh. It's like a normal anvil, except it does magic stuff. Oh, it can upgrade spells. As well as 822 times 6. What number is that? Calculator. 822 times 6. Oh, that little less than 5,000 things. Most of them are just applying ink. Or applying a scroll. Imbuing something with a spell. Okay. But it can't do normal enchantment things, right? Or like... Well... Feels like allegedly that would work. I have no blast furnace in here. No, okay. It cannot do normal anvil things. Silence for it. Just came back to switch phones, so you missed a bit. All you missed was Vivi saying that they almost had 4 brain cells, which was more than they used to have, so they gained some. That's all. Rotten spell book. The Necronomicon. Fire, ice, lightning, holy ender blood. Evocation, nature, mana, cooldown, protection, upgrade, orb. Just extra mana. That gives cooldown reduction. Cooldown orb. Which is above my pay grade. So humans still have a thinking matter in cells. Yeah. Agreed. I keep it all in my core. Because all my memories involve other savants, and I keep those close to my core. In my core, even. So all the memories that involve you are already cuddling my core. You're storing cotton candy. Is that what happens? You go to wash your cotton candy? And you just lose all your memories? I know some people that seem to do that. I disenchanted my shield, didn't I? I think I did. Okay, well, this is my shield now. You keep yours in a backpack that you keep losing every other day? Yeah, expected. That tracks, that tracks. Okay, we're at max. Let's throw that out. 250k. Okay. Well, I'm moving over here. And what I'm gonna do... Grab that, slap that there. Put the stone button here. Put this atomic reconstructor right here. It's going to pull power from here, which is, you know, free and infinite sun energy. Lens of disenchanting on it. And so now I can just boop, boop, and get it done. Camper, furnace, beehive. Okay, just extract out of the top. And it's also outputs to the bottom automatically. You know, wash your cotton candy brain. Cotton candy melts in water. Other plants might appreciate you being a bit airheaded. None has requested it. Let me toss these into this over here. It's a little bit distant, but you know, it's still perfectly functional. Block efficiency 4. Cool, got 2 things back. Growth serum is for sheep. Preserves the resources used in the block. I don't know what that means. Ranged, rebounding. Solar radiance. Let's get some more enchantments going on. Okay, this really needs to move faster. Try to read more HGG tomorrow. It's been rough for a bit. Yeah, if you're not in too good of a headspace, don't worry about it. You don't have to read anything. If you want to, that's fine. I have a friend who threw herself a bit too hard into it, reeled too quickly, and got a little bit of a mental dependency on it, so she had to take a break. Oh, this yield enchant, so good. Let's get this yield enchant. Just make sure we have that recorded in our library. Can't just toss it in there? No. I can see the things that I can take out. That's about it. Used to read a lot and your book's being lost. You don't have that many options. Fair. Just make sure to take care of yourself. Keep yourself healthy. And healthy is more than just physical. That's all I can really say, you know? Yeah. Listen, I have a compulsion where I need to respond to things and say things and always commentate. That's why I'm here on Twitch. Okay, so I got these blocks back to being mundane blocks. These mundane tools. drain the energy cube. That might be one reason why it's so slow. We need more power. Alright, well, I suppose I will start looking into nuclear reactors. I'm just good. Well, I need to get uranium beads. Or uranium plants. I need a source of infinite uranium and then reactors. Okay. Do we have more? I don't think we have any more yield. Yield. No. Sounds like the mods you use for Starbound. What, infinite uranium? These blast furnaces. Uranium bees. Ah. If I want to get raw uranium, I don't see any uranium combs. I could Geor. Uranium Geor. Or uranium Geor Golem Charm. Oh, there's my uranium ingot. Got uranium essence. I don't see any uranium bees. So I guess I can't do bees. I guess I have to do seeds. Okay. We'll just look up comb. Prudentium comb, platinum. Prospera bee. Currently having assassin bees. Their honey has a high percentage of animal. Diorum combs, arcane essence, tertium, obsidian, gold. I'll look up comb block. So it's an order. Subartanium, prismarine, skyosmium. Skyosmium. It's infusions to skyosmium ingots from megacells. Okay. Very well. Azure, silver, antimony. Yeah, usually they give me the raw stuff. So if there were a uranium bee, this gives me beryllium. That's almost what I'm looking for. Tertium, fluorite. Fluorite's close, but not quite. Skyosmium, sky bronze, breeze, essence, and flesh essence. Crude oil. Warped fungus, ender pearls, netherite, scrap. Redstone and charged redstone. Ooh. Assassin bees have long life expectancy, which is why you're breeding them. Makes sense. Awakened Supremium essence. Ooh, that's some good stuff. Snowballs and ice and emeralds and mushrooms and salt. Wind charge and cinnabar and chromium. Prosperity and manganese and isonium. There's raw uranium, the radioactive comb. There it is. From the radioactive bee. Iron bee and the Cree bee. Which I give a bee some TNT. I just go up to a bee and like, here, do a crime. And it becomes a creeper. Iron bee, crystalline, and ashy mining. Okay. Radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Demonals. Where are... Advanced Oak Beehive. Which then gets an expansion box. Advanced Canvas Beehive. Oh. Is there... And... bigger thing? No? Okay. I just have to make me a... I just have to build me a hive structure and face it all into a block space. I don't know though. Is this what I want to do? Like, I like bees. I like using bees to get my resources because it's nice. But they're also entities. And there are also a lot of entities. So... Angry bees won't attack you. Nice. I hover over it and I disable all the other bees. Put a bee cage containing the bee you want displayed inside using a hopper or pipe. Feeding slab. Stop some more slab in your slab by slapping another slab on the slab. The centrifuges and stuff. Yeah, my only problem with productive bees is that they, in a sense, they aren't the classic forestry bees where they are actually just items instead of entities. These are actual entities that'll come out, fly around, get hurt, get damaged, potentially die. Because they're entities that can cause lag if you use a lot of them. So, I guess I'm not really going bees. I'm just gonna go with the seeds. Oop, uranium seeds tier 4 requires Imperium essence. And we would need the altar stuff. Do I have red wool? No. Can I color white wool? I can. Okay. Need 5 wool in total. Can red currants make red dye? Doesn't look like it. Sweet berries make red dye? I don't think they can. Do I have any beet? I do have beets. Well, beets can make red dye. No problem. In Starbound, there are entities, luckily. Your server's lagging at your base already. Yeah, with the old forestry mod, they were just item entities that made particles that left the block. And that was it. That was the entirety. I can use the middle of this space. Yeah, use the middle of the space. Oh, I need 4 more pedestals. One, two, 4. Beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 more pedestals. There we go. I didn't actually count. I can count sometimes, I swear. Okay.
Zorbeltis, you are a very, very good skulker. And I hope I said that right. You're also a good peddle. And take care of yourself. I will constantly say it forever and ever, because I mean it. Okay?
This has to be hive in there. Let's de-tiny the coal. You do your best. Good. That's all I really ask for. For one to simply do their best. What is this mod again? Enchantable blocks. Alright. Finally gonna look it up. What does it do? Boiling, increased temperature. Solar radiance, hardness of the power of the sun. Yeah, I mean, you're just telling me what the enchantments do that I can already read in-game. You're not telling me more. Can we get an actual detailed description of what these enchantments do? Synopsis isn't nearly enough to explain things. Maybe include examples so we definitely get it. Indestructibility enchant, is someone suggesting? Quark compat? Enchanted bookshelves and barrels. Information how this mod works. Can't stay awake anymore? Alright, Aqua. Have a good sleep. Thank you for being here. And you got it. Watering. Okay, let's see. Maybe I should just look in the code. Alright, live, I am looking at code. Y'all can't see the code, but I'm looking in there. Enchantable blocks. Okay, it does replacements of base blocks into the enchanted variants. Fair enough. Enchanted furnace. If it has blast protection, it gets more. Then on remove, vanishing curse. Get drops, vanishing curse. Okay, yeah, that doesn't really tell me what the other enchantments do at all. Well, maybe if we're going to block entity, that might do. Enchanted furnace is no, furnace's own thing. Here it is. Enchanted blast furnace. Okay, the abstract enchanted furnace class. Let's see. You have to mention it has a fixed time. Level is day, always turns false there. Check against the sky darkness directly. Same as the level is day implementation. Okay. Preservation. If it's lit, then it has... If it is solar, then its lit time is 200. Need to upgrade from blast furnaces soon. If it doesn't have solar, then it checks if it has preservation. And it has single recipe input. What is that? What does that mean? What does that do? If it is lit or has solar requirements or it has fuel and has input, then do things. I would assume efficiency would increase the efficiency of it, which is irrelevant with solar. So I'm not caring about efficiency, except I think I might actually do speed, which is good. Block and do not get speed. It's not manipulated by anything actually. Get speed. If it has the speed enchant, then then the speed increases by the enchantment level. Okay. So speed 1 makes it go twice as fast. Speed 2 makes it go 3 times as fast. Just linear. Fair enough. Yeah, yield increases how much it puts out. Exporting, I was going to try to export. Oh, if you try to cook a wet sponge and you have a bucket also in the inventory, and then it's going to fill that bucket with the water from the sponge. Completely useless. Who would use that? Skyblock would use that, but that's besides the point. Block efficiency, just for fuel. Okay. hide glint is supposed to hide the glint, but it doesn't actually do that. Ew. Preservation. Alright, I'm just going to look across it all. Preservation. What does it do? What does preservation do, mod author? What do you mean by preserves the resources used in the block? What does that mean? Wait. So it can't have solar and do preservation, it looks like. It looks like those are exclusive. Because the if preservation block is in the else after it checks for solar. So if it has preservation, then... Oh. Okay. It looks like preservation preserves its fuel. So like this should I use blast furnace? Do I have anything else preservation? Not really? Okay then, yeah, this blast furnace. Heckin'. What kind of smelt in you, blast furnace? What'll make sense? Like, I know some of the things. Quartz blend. Yeah, I can make a quartz blend. Quartz blend. I need one piece of sand. Boom. Blast furnace with preservation on it. Piece of coal. One to cook. And it'll keep cooking. And it'll keep cooking. Right, it's also blast furnace, so it cooks twice as fast. So I can cook twice as much out of the same piece of coal. But like, that's done. It shouldn't move any further. So if I went and got 6 more pieces of sand, made me another blend. That'll be 12 out of the 16 total things. So the coal is truly cooked. It means I have a 100% usage, which is great for a lava furnace, since if you put lava into a furnace, it can cook 100 items, which is more than a stack, which would mean you need it truly automated, or else you're wasting a little bit of cook time. But with preservation, that's just gonna be there now. Its fuel level is just Locked in place. Okay. That's good. That's good to know. Now, let's check, does exporting make sense? Concealed, we won't know whether it's on or off from the outside. Glintless, in theory, would remove the visible glint. Speed, we want to rip more speed off. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the enchantments. Well arrested for beds. Oh, right, beds. Block protection, reactive, okay. Ranged, glintless, concealed, exporting, solar radiance, preservation, yield, block efficiency, speed, damage. Have a look at enchant. At block and enchant here. Enchantable blocks. Got block efficiency 9. Whew. Yield 7. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me. Any way to duplicate enchantments? Then again, do I have apotheosis?
I knew you would come. You must feel as I do the connection
Thanks for coming,
between us.
Southelsis. I appreciate it. That's not what I was wanting. Enchant table is what I was wanting. Right, I haven't actually collected any bookshelves. I could go collect a bunch of bookshelves. Yeah, I want the apothec shelves though. At apoth shelf. Requires bookshelves. Okay. To the Netherford Plus. Okay, am I here now? Am I here and things not gonna fight me? There's loot that I didn't loot. There was unlooted loot. That means I didn't finish exploring this place. Not properly, anyway. Trash crossbows. Trash crossbow. Trash crossbow. Sparky the grass toucher. Hold on, Sparky's actually important to kill. Okay, where's Sparky? Where's Sparky? Might have despawned by now. I also just don't see the outline anywhere. Dang it, Sparky. Oh, no, there's Sparky. Ah. Okay, the grass toucher died. Well, not died, but disappeared. Those dang hoglins. Yeah, there's a boss mob with the name of Grass Toucher. Don't you despawn me, buddy. There we go. Heal up. Toss things in inventory. It's a basic crossbow. Got a sigil of malice out of that. Dark Doom the Superior is blockading ornate cuirass of health. With protection 4 and breaking 4, icy thorns 2 and rebounding 2. Enables Lytra flight. Whee! It's got a Lytra flying. Whee! Neat. I might have to... No, it has luck. It already has 3 luck. So it's superior to my current thing in like every regard that I care about. Its armor could use some work, but we can swap out the gold part of the armor. I can just convert it on over to a silent gear. And then, yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Like, is anything, any more loot? No. That was it. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. There was a key that I needed to acquire. I need this to remind me what said key was. Cinder's key. Cinder's soul collar, that's the one. Requires that echo shard. Right. We need that echo shard. Oh, see, this blast furnace is still waiting to blast. Oh, there's an Enderman down there. Nope, the flint does not go there. The flint goes there. For now, at least. None of this is enchanted. In fact, I have three decrepit flamberges with no prefixes. Well, that could just be compiled. Okay, and we have the new chest piece. Steel touch shield, veteran. You go in there. These magma walkers. Tier 4. Yeah, they are much better than my magma walkers. That's for 30 seconds I can walk. That's 44 seconds I can walk. So let's get those on. And then we'll just trash that. Good. Okay. I'm putting all these lanterns in here. Getting a bit much. Alright. Do I have a chest part? I thought I had a chest part. I guess not. I'll just have to make a chest part. Out of what? Iron. I'll use gold. Right, any more gold? Because it's a chest piece. It takes all of it. Now I can use the gold to go and I'll take it out of here. I'll convert this, then I can shunt that out. Now I have crap. now I just have this diamond chestplate palling around. And I have to go waste another. Actually, no, I'll waste another. I can shunt it back out of there. It's just an annoying process. Okay. Keep it as a part. There we go. So now I can make Dark Doom Spears, blockading ornate cuirass of health with diamond. So now it has equal armor plus protection, so it's even more armor than my deflective compressed iron chestplate of the Serendipitous. And it has more luck. So I need more legs. I need more pants. Pants with good luck on it. Gives me 5 luck. Technically better luck because this has a socket that I'm using. These iron forged iron leggings, just kind of bland. Jar the Dirt Digger's nimble zircon tassets of the Defender. I can slap these on for a moment. And then if I go and look at... now we can do the summit, where monsters get augmented with more armor, armor toughness, armor piercing, protection piercing. I get more experience and higher luck. And no longer will I get any common or cracked. No, I have a chance of perfect gems and mythic tier drops. Summit. The pinnacle. Need an epic weapon and slay the Ender Dragon. I've seen epic weapons. Boom. We've equipped an epic weapon. Now we just need to slay the Ender Dragon, and we can achieve the pinnacle. Which will be very nice. Enchanting table. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Save this as a template and just have this on print. I could just construction gadget it. Okay, well, luckily I have the center block. Actually, I'll save that. But that's not going to go in the center, it goes there. It's going to have its books here, around it. No, no it's not. I'm a fool. It's going to go here and have its enchanted stuff back there. That way it's around literally everything else that deals with our tools. Sharpness 1. Comb cutter. Oh, right. Now I remember why I wanted to go to the fortress. I wanted to go steal the books. Wanted to go down here. If I can just, like, carefully break all this. Three bookshelves. Need more mana. More mana. I do have more skill points. Another magic skill point. Not anything that I care about. I need more iron spells mana then. Perfect. 45. Okay. Yeah, it's not quite max enchant. That's max enchant. Yeah. That's the max enchant for with these. Max of 30. One takes 15 of them. We need some more than 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. I can pop one more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Runes reveal Unbreaking 3 and nothing else, that is telling me. Which, you know, is fine. Shelf, add a path. Sea shelf requires prismarine, we ain't got that. But I do want to go that route. Because the Heart Forged is really good for Eterna. Yeah. Oh. Dormant Deep Shelf. It adds that. And then we can infuse it. I'll make it good. Oh. Combine it with Echo Shard and some candles. Good echoing. Combine it with Soul Lantern and Skulk to make it soul touched. Can take the echoing one, put Skulk Catalyst and Warden Tendril. Make it to an echoing Skulk Shelf, which is just better. And then a Soul Touched Skulk Shelf, which is just the other one. So more Quanta, less Arcana. And the end shelf is the one that can get us to the max. 5 draconic end shelves, max Eterna. B shelf if you want more Quanta at the expense of Eterna. Melon shelf will decrease Eterna and Quanta. Stone shelf will decrease Eterna and Arcana. Hell shelf of Masterful Sight and of Sight. C shelf of Aquatic Filtration. Insert enchanted books to prevent them from peering the table. The deep shelf of Arcane Treasures. Allow treasure enchants. Oh. Geode encased bookshelf of Stability. Provides quantic stability. As well as reduces quanta. Okay. Look up. Eterna? Nope, that doesn't do like anything. Add Eterna, that's not what I look for. Percent? Nope. Okay. I can't look in tags. Okay, can't do tag searching at all. Thanks. Or at least not for Eterna. Add a path. Shelf. Yeah, I mean, budding amethyst. Oh, right, we have to infuse to actually make that in a way that we can hold it in our hands. That's right. Because you can't use Silk Touch to grab it. I will demonstrate that for you. Careful break. Nope. Didn't give me it. Low. Evidence. Yeah. Look at the 16k me storage cell. It's full of types, and so half its bytes are used. Yeah, you don't need more than a 4k cell. In fact, probably get away with a 1k cell. Then again, I'm using half the second half, so I'm using 3/4. So like, I'd probably be using more than a 1k cell. And that's across both these, so 16 makes sense. 16 makes sense. Well, really, it's just 4Ks. 4Ks are fine. You don't need more than 4K. 4Ks are worth more than the 16K. Alright, that can go away. Another flamberge in here. And stick both of these together. A Legionnaire Flamberge. You know, this does 12 attack damage, so it's really not bad. It also gives you 4 armor. I haven't paid attention. So the Carpet Flamberge is not bad by any means. It's just worse than my weapon. It's just not as good as what I have. Enchantment cost 5,000 levels? I feel like that's the level cap, is $49.99. And I feel like they just didn't specify. It's like... Wait, putting heal on it increases its attack damage from 12 to 17? It makes its attack speed from 1.3 to negative 1.1? What? That's crazy. Infinity Cave enchantments. Maybe that's manually done by Infinity Cave. Just so you can't You can only find it on things. You're not allowed to actually just put it on things. Thank you for the water. Alright, so I have this gold chestplate part. I'm gonna take both of these basic chest plates and I'm gonna break them down. In the salvager. Oh hey, it got me the part back. Good, so now I have 2 of those parts. I have this gold helmet. Can I break that down too? Back in part form. Also, yeah, let me stretch. I think, yeah. Ooh. Can I break this down? No. Let's go into the other salvager to get properly broke down. Steel axe, yeah, I don't think so. I got these just leggings. Break them down. These 2 basic boots. These 2 golden helmets. Did I get a helmet part? I do have a helmet part. Okay. Any more basic parts? This golden axe will get broken. Just breaking down some gear. I should probably do that. See if I can break down a shield. Another diamond helm. I'm thinking of break down flint and steel. I can't do a shield. Probably can't do flint and steel either. I think we already determined that before. I've just forgotten. That iron pickaxe can get broken down. A shovel. Two more parts. And got some goodies back. Alright, parts don't go in here. parts all go in here. And of which we have several helmets. Oh, that can get broken back down. Good, good. Stick. Leather helmet. Gold helmet. The iron helmet. Because I'm not sure if this diamond helmet will get broken down to have anything. I doubt it. Oh, the salvage is just destroying it completely. Not actually salvaging anything? No? Okay. Well, the rest of them get to just live. I guess. Okay. That's gonna have to be all for today. And for this week. So, thank you all for spending time with me. As always, it is appreciated. And I hope you all had a wonderful week. And will continue to have a good week. And if you aren't, I hope it gets better. I really do. Now, it's time to go bully our friend who's playing some Peek with some friends again today. Goblin Fia. You know her, maybe. Y'all love her, maybe. Let's bully her. Grab the appropriate raid message if you're not subbed or you're subbed. And, yeah, I'll be back next Tuesday. With another game. Not sure with what yet. But we're gonna play something. The next Wednesday, Thursday, we'll be back with Tyranny. Okay? Okay. Y'all are all wonderful little savants. And I wish y'all a good rest of your week.